Morning. Another frosty morning out here. It's about 8 o'clock now. Yeah, sun feels good. A little chilly morning. Out here doing the same thing I did yesterday. Going to scout around. Look for some sign. Tomorrow my son will be here. So I'd like to find a place where we could spend the day. And since it's the only day he's going to get to hunt archery, I'd like to find some deer for him. I'm out here. Got a decent seat. Sun's nice and bright. Squirrels are pretty active this morning. Let's see what we find. Check back. Why is it that after sitting in a spot for over an hour, as soon as it gets light, I'm staring at this other tree thinking that's where I should be sitting, and the whole time I'm sitting there I just keep looking over at the other tree? Does that happen to everybody, or just me? Over there, maybe a fox. It looks like there's a fox running. I've had 2 or 3 on my trail camera, probably for the last 2 months or so. And when I watched it this week, it looks like the one now has a broken paw. I guess it'll go with the 3-legged deer, the 3-legged bear. Cools off when that sun goes behind the clouds. Beautiful day out here, though. My plan was to sit still today because there's not supposed to be any wind. But it seems like all of a sudden somebody turned the machine on. It's clouding up pretty good, and the wind's getting a little gusty. To put a doghouse blind and a place for my son and I to hunt tomorrow. So I just moved off of that hill that I was sitting on, and came over. I've never been in this area. The road's several hundred yards that way, but there's a real swampy area right there in front of me. Looks like it's pretty wide open. A lot of shooting lanes. I just saw some bear poo over here. I'm not seeing any deer droppings. I did see one rub. I think I may bring that deer blind, or the doghouse blind, over here this afternoon and set it up. I'll find a nice flat area here. It's wide open. It's nice and flat right here. And this may be the spot. Yep. I think I'm going to set that blind up right here. I'm not sure how it worked out when I recorded earlier. I figured I better explain this again. I set up a doghouse blind. I got to the right. There's a swampy area. In front of me, 150, 200 yards, there's a ridge. To my left, it's a flat area. It runs for quite a distance. And then behind me, about maybe 20 yards behind me, there's a drop off 20, 25 feet. I got trails over here to the right, and I got two trails in front of me. Well, the sun's down below the trees, or behind the trees, and there's about maybe 20 or 25 minutes of light left. I'm going to hang in here a little bit longer. My son's on his way up. He should be at the cabin about 40 minutes or so, 45 minutes. If I stay here another 10, by the time I walk back to the cabin, should have things all ready for him. You know, I'll tell his mom I didn't take care of him when he got here. I don't need that aggravation. I'll check back when he gets here. All right. His mom's baby's here. Stevie Lips is here.
I am.
Got nothing to say?
No.
Just like your mother.
I'm just sitting here smelling the food cooking.
Yeah, see, that's all he's about, man. We got some bacon there. Well, let's see, get some light. Got some bacon. A couple of burgers. There you go. For that. I'm going to have mine on a salad. And he's having his on rolls. I don't know, do you want salad too?
Nah, just have the burgers.
Okay. All right. He's eating healthy nowadays too.
I mean, I'm down 20 plus pounds.
Nice. Nice. I'm sure you folks noticed that I too have lost 10 pounds. Thanks for noticing. All right, good morning, folks. It's, again, it's after 8 o'clock. Not as bright and sunny today, but nice day. No wind. I'm here with my son, also known as Stevie Lifts. This is what it's all about, folks. I'm not planning on shooting anything. If anything comes by, I'm going to let my son do the honors, and I'm hopefully going to catch it on camera. Hopefully. I put that meat pole up, and I said that when I put it up, nothing make me happier than him being able to hang a nice buck, the first one, from that meat pole. So he got here last night, and watched a little Boardwalk Empire, had some bacon cheeseburgers, and maybe just a tad too much of something else. What was that something else there, son?
Don't worry about that.
Okay. It was tough getting up this morning.
Yeah.
But we're up, we're out, and we're in the blind. Here's to a good day. Oh, damn squirrels. I changed it up here, and I'm walking this ridge line that's in front of my son, in front of where he's sitting in the blind. Let's see if I can push something his way. He only has today to hunt. At minimum, I would love to see him at least see some deer, if not get a shot. So I'm going to see if I could push something his way. And hopefully it's just not squirrels like just had me there. I could have sworn it was a big deer running this way. I'm going to keep walking this ridge. It's probably the freshest rub I've seen. You could see. Yeah, that's new. That's really the first one I've seen back in here. I'm going to push on a little bit more and start working my way back. Hopefully I get some deer heading towards my son. And we got nowhere. So this afternoon we're probably going to go somewhere else and hunt. I'm soaking wet now. That was a long walk. But going to start walking back to the cabin. It's not that far. 600 yards maybe. But nothing out here today. It's quiet. Sounds like somebody's been using their leaf blower for a while now. But we're out of here. Go grab some lunch. My son and I are trying a different spot here this afternoon. And we got about a 15-minute walk to get to where we're going. Periodically check in. Fingers crossed here. Spot that I call the bird's nest, and it's the first time I've been out here since last winter. Probably, I'm going to say just before Christmas. And my little bird's nest here is destroyed. I don't know how much you can see, but where my son is sitting, that used to wrap all the way around to where I'm at, and it kept you pretty well covered. Last year we had a couple of bucks here and a few doe. I saw the biggest buck I've ever seen in my life. Came out of the creek, which is I think it's 50 yards to my right here. But it looks like a couple of trees had fallen down, so we made a mess getting in here. I'm going to, before we leave today, I'm going to kind of rebuild it. And I have more of that canvas. My gigantic son is squeezed in there. He's got no room to move. Normally there's enough room for 2 or 3 people to sit in here. Got something moving over there towards the creek bed. Steve, it's that way. It sounds like it's trying to circle us. sounds like it's circling. I haven't seen it yet. I don't hear it now. Well, if we hear it, I'll get back with you guys. Well, the sun is just about to duck behind the trees. It'll get dark in here pretty quick. We're actually going to pack it in a couple minutes early so that we can rebuild this little, I like to call it, bird's nest. Grab some of these trees that are down and just put them in this little triangle that we sit in. I have some new canvas that I can replace this stuff that's all tore up. That was all under these branches. That was, but I'm going to get off this phone. All right, folks, we're back. We're back. That was a tough afternoon. I got turned around in the woods. Didn't like that a little bit. Couldn't find our, what I call the bird's nest, because a tree had fallen on it and crushed it. So before we left, we fixed that up a little bit. Hopefully we can use it maybe tomorrow morning. We did see some fresh deer droppings while we were coming out. And by fresh, I mean they look like they probably got there today. But for now, we got fresh green beans. We have venison kibasi, sweet potatoes, and a couple of porterhouses. Sounds like a good dinner to me.